Welcome to my channel. So in this video, we are going to solve one system problem. Okay, classification of system problem. So already we discussed the three problems. So this is the fourth problem. So you see, determine the properties linearity, causality, time invariance, and the dynamicity of the given system. Y of n equal to x of n squared plus x of n. Okay, so it's a May 2017 question. So here we have to verify that is what is linearity property means. We can say that the given system is a linear or not. We have to check. Causality means the system is either causal or non-causal. Then we have to check it's a time invariant system or variant system. And the dynamicity means the system we have to check either it is a static or dynamic system. We have to verify. So first one, the given system is a discrete time system. So in the system, what is y of n? Y of n is a output of the system. X of n is a input of the system. And x of n squared is a processed input. Okay. So here the output is nothing but x of n squared plus x of n. So we have to verify the system is under which category we have to check. Okay. So first one, we are going to check whether the given system is linear or non-linear system. Okay. So already you know, if the system is said to be linear, if it satisfies the superposition principle. Okay. So according to the superposition principle, in order to prove the given system, in order to verify the given system is a linear system or not, we have to consider the two inputs. Okay. So here we are considering the two input x1 of n and x2 of n, and the corresponding output is y1 of n and y2 of n. Okay. So first one, in the step number 1, we have to apply the first input x1 of n to the system. So if you are applying x1 of n input to the system, so the output equation, it can be written as, in the place of x, we have to substitute x1. So the output you can written as y1 of n. So the y1 of n is equal to x1 of n squared plus x1 of n. Okay. Similarly, in second step, we have to apply the second input x2 of n to the system. So the output is output can be written as, in the place of x, we have to put x2. Similarly, in the place of y, we have to put y2. So y2 of n equal to x2 of n squared plus x2 of n. Okay. And you have to add these two equations. So if you are adding this individual output, we will get one equation. That equation you have to consider as a y dash. So the y dash of n is equal to, you just add these two values. So we will get the fourth term. So you consider this is equation number 1. Okay. And in the next step, this individual input x1 of n and x2 of n, you just add these two input, and this added input is applied as a input to the system. So at the time we will get the output, that output you just consider as a y double dash. So that y double dash, it is nothing but, so in the place of x of n, we have to substitute x1 of n plus x2 of n. So but that's why we will get the answer as x1 of n squared plus x1 of n plus x2 of n squared plus x2 of n. So this is equation number 2. Okay. So by comparing the equation number 1 and 2, so we can say that is what is superposition principle means. The addition of individual output. Y1 is a output due to the first input. Y2 is a output due to the second input individual. So the addition of this individual output, it must be equal to the output produced by the addition of the input signal. So if these two equations are equal, means the given system is said to be linear. So according to this equation, you just check this 4 term and this 4 term. So 4 terms are equal. So that's why the system is said to be the linear system. Okay. So this is the one. And the second one is, we have to verify the given system is a time variant or time invariant. So you know what is time invariant? A system is said to be time invariant if the input output characteristics does not vary with the time. If the input output characteristics vary with the time, means that system is said to be time variant. So in order to verify that one, we have to find the two things. One is y of n comma k, another one is y of n minus k. So what is y of n comma k means? Y of n comma k is a output produced by the system for the input is a delayed input. Okay. So for the given system, if you are applying the delayed input, that is instead of the standard input x of n, we are applying the input, delayed input x of n minus k, where k is some amount of delay. Okay. So if you are applying the delayed input means at the time we will get one output. That output you have to consider as a y of n comma k. Similarly, the output y of n, you just delay by k second. It is said to be the y of n minus k. So by comparing these two equations, if these two equations are equal means the given system is said to be time invariant or otherwise variant. So for our problem, so first one, we have to apply the delayed input x of n minus k to the system. So at the time, what is the output y of n comma k means? So wherever in the given equation, wherever x of n is available, you just replace it with x of n minus k. But here the equation is x of n squared minus k plus x of n minus k. So you see, so y of n comma k equal to x of n squared minus k plus x of n minus k. And the second one is delay the output by k second. So in the place of in the y of n equation, you just replace, instead of n, you just replace it with n minus k. But the equation it can be written as x of n squared is there. Instead of n squared, instead of n, we have to put n minus k. So x of n minus k the whole square plus x of n minus k. So by comparing these two equations are not equal. Okay, since this term is equal, but you see this term, this is x of n squared minus k. This is x of n minus k the whole square. Okay, so the two equations are not equal. So the given system is said to be time variant system. Okay, this is output due to the delayed input. This one is a delayed output. So if these two values are equal means time invariant, or otherwise it's a time variant. Okay, so next one, we have to verify the given system is a static system or dynamic system. So you know static, what does it mean by static? A system is said to be static if the present output only depends upon the present input. Okay, so you see the given equation. This is the given equation. So according to this equation, the output y of n is depending upon the two things. Okay, one is x of n, another one is x of n squared. What is x of n? Present input. What is x of n squared? N squared is a future input. Okay, future input. So but depending upon the given equation, so the present output depends on present input as well as future input. Okay, so that's why this system is said to be dynamic. Okay, so we can say like this. Otherwise, we can prove with the substitution of some n value. Okay, so here we are going to substitute some n value, and we are saying it as the system is either static system or dynamic system. So you see, first we are putting n equal to 0. Okay, we are considering the time n equal to 0. So if you are substituting the time n equal to 0 in the above equation, so we will get y of 0 equal to x of n squared. So 0 squared 0 plus x of 0. But from this equation, the present output, that is output at a time n equal to 0. Okay, the present output depends on present input only. Okay, so but that is with the application of only one case only, we can't say the given system is static or dynamic. So we have to give 2-3 values. Okay, so according to the first equation, the present output depends on present input. But according to the next condition, third condition, the system changes. Okay, that's why. So combinedly, we have to say the given system is a static or dynamic. So you see, at next I am applying n equal to 1. So if you are applying n equal to 1 also, y of 1 equal to x of 1 squared, 1 plus x of 1. Again, from the second equation itself, the present output depends on the present input x of 1. Okay, but if you are substituting n equal to 2 or greater than 2, so we will get y of 2 equal to, you see, x of n squared. So 2 squared 4. Okay, x of 4 plus x of 2. So according to the equation, the present output depends on present input as well as x of 4 means for the time n equal to 2, n equal to 4 is a future input. So according to this equation, the present output depends on present input as well as the future input. So that's why the given system is said to be the dynamic system. Okay, so dynamic means the system with the memory. Okay, this is the one. And the next one is causal and non-causal system. We have to verify the given system is a causal and non-causal. So again, you have to write these things. Okay, we have to substitute n equal to 0, 1, 2, etc. Okay, so from this thing, so according to this equation, we can say that the present output depends on present input as well as future input. So if one system whose output depends on future input means the system is compulsory called as non-causal system. Okay, so according to the given equation, the present output depends on present input as well as this is the future input, that is n squared. N squared means it's a future input. Okay, so according to this equation, we can say that the given system is a non-causal system. Okay, and the next one, we can prove it is a stable or unstable system. So you know what is stable system? For the finite input, the system produces finite output means the system is said to be stable. So you see the given equation. So according to the equation, output is nothing but addition of the original input plus the future input. So actually, if the x of n is a finite value means always the addition of the input, it is also a finite value only. So the given system is a stable system. Okay. So but from that, finally, we can say that the given system is a linear, time variant, dynamic system, non-causal system, and stable system. Okay, so it is a one of the question. Okay, and one more question, that is it is a 1 8-mark question. Similarly, combinedly they are asking another one thing. So it is also a same May 2017 question. That is 8 mark. This is also 1 8-mark question. So you see, determine the properties. Same thing for the system y of n equal to log of x of n. Okay, so we can verify the given system is linear or not, causal or not, and that thing. Okay, so but you see, from the equation itself, we can say the given system is a non-linear system. Since the logarithmic function, so here the output y of n is said to be logarithm of the input signal x of n. So according to the mathematical equation itself, we can say that the given system is a non-linear system. Okay, but we have to prove thing analytically. So but for that one, first one, we are applying the two inputs x1 of n, x2 of n. So initially, if you are applying the first input x1 of n to the system, the output can be written as y1 of n equal to log of x1 of n. Similarly, if you are applying the second input to the system, the output is y2 of n equal to log of x2 of n. And the next one, we have to add these two outputs. So that output you just consider as a y dash. So y dash equal to log of x1 of n plus log of x2 of n. So consider this is equation number 1. Okay, and the next step, we have to apply the two input x1 added with the x2, and this added input you apply as a input to the system. So at the time we will get some output. That output you have to consider as a y double dash. But what is y double dash? In the given equation, instead of this x of n, we have to put x1 of n plus x2 of n. So what is the answer? Y double dash log of x1 of n plus x2 of n. And we have to combine these two equations. So according to the equation number 1 and 2, you check these two equations are equal, not equal. Okay, since here log x1 of n plus log x2 of n. Here log of x1 of n plus x2 of n. So these two equations are not equal. Okay, so that's why the given system is said to be the non-linear system. Okay, this is the thing. And the next one, we can verify it's a time variant or invariant system. Okay, so according to the given equation itself, we can say that is the system is said to be the that is a time invariant system only. Okay, so here we have to prove that one. So first one, we have to obtain y of n comma k. What is y of n comma k? We have to apply the delayed input x of n minus k to the system. At the time, the output is y of n comma k equal to log of, that is in the place instead of x of n, we have to put x of n minus k. So log of x of n minus k. And another one equation we have to obtain by in the wherever in the equation small n is there, you just replace it with n minus k. So answer is log of x of n minus k. So according to this equation, the two answers are equal. So that's why the system is said to be time invariant system. Okay, so it's the thing. And the next one, we can say that either it is a static or dynamic system. So from the given equation itself, we can say that the present output y of n only depends upon the present input x of n. Okay, so for any value of n, so we will get the present output depends on the present input. So that's why the given system is said to be the static system. Okay, static or memory less system. Okay, and next one is causal or non-causal system. So the same thing. So according to the given equation, the present output only depends upon the present input. It does not depends upon the future input. So the given system is said to be the causal system. Okay. So for that one, we are proving, we are substituting some n value, and we can say that. So if n equal to 0, y of 0 equal to log x of 0. So what is y of 0? Output at a time n equal to 0. What is x of 0? Input at a time n equal to 0. So according to the equation, the present output y of 0 depends only on present input. It does not depends on the future input. So the system is said to be causal system. Okay. And the next one is stable or unstable system. So for the finite input, if the x of n value is finite, means the logarithmic value of the x of n is also finite. So for the finite input, the system produces finite output. So the system is said to be the stable system. So finally, we can say that the given y of n equal to log of x of n is a non-linear system, time invariant, static, causal, and stable system. Okay. So these are all the two problems regarding May 2017 question. Okay. So this is also one 8-mark question, and this question is a 8 marks. So combinedly, so it is a big question. Okay. So thanks for watching. So please subscribe my channel for more videos, and share this video to your friends. Thank you.